Hey guys, what's going on? Youngblood with you, and this is my first Medal of Honor Warfighter video. Got to play last night for the first time for a couple hours, and I got to tell you, I'm really enjoying this game. It's got a really good feel to it. Now, I'm by no means an expert at this game yet. I am actually confused as hell by a lot of aspects here, but the game itself feels good. The guns are rewarding. It's got a good amount of recoil, so you know skill's going to be involved. You know, the maps are smaller, and you can't really create routes like you could in Battlefield 3. You're kind of limited to specific ones here, but it's not Call of Duty. It's really its own game. It's not really a blend of the two, except for the fact that you've got close-quarter combat and visuals that look similar to that of BF3. You know, there's a lot of things to adjust to, though, like some new visuals, some new feel to the recoil. The biggest thing is that, you know, you got new maps, no surprise there, but the customization on all this stuff is
There's a couple down there, good.
what seems to be immense. I'm sure it's not all that different from what's actually going on in BF3, but between muzzles and receivers and stocks and barrels and all that good stuff, you really do have a lot of control over the various you know, aspects of your weapon.
How wouldn't it?
Now, one thing that I really like about the game is the Fireteam system and your battle buddy. One of the things that I really like in games is the feeling of teamwork. And unless you're playing with a group of people you know, a lot of times that doesn't happen. You can see there that I just gave this guy right here some health. So it's a system that I think is going to encourage that teamwork in play. You get points for good things that your buddy does and helping out your buddy, and I think that's a piece that's really going to be kind of rewarding in game. You can see here that I'm playing as the sniper class. I think I'm the Korean one at the moment, and it is a lot of fun. I was playing with it a little bit on console during the beta, and I thought it was enjoyable, but with that, it was hard as hell. And I think a lot of that was just because I've completely forgotten how to use the thumbsticks, and now that I'm back to my mouse, everything feels a little bit better. But it is challenging. Trying to figure out the hit detection, you know, getting on target, how you react to... you don't necessarily have a huge amount of suppression, but there's a certain feel to it when you're under fire. And maybe it's just the muzzle flash from the enemy. The sniper really has one key plan B that really helps you out, and that's the G18. Now, it's not the G18 from Battlefield 3, it's a better G18 because you've got the 33-round magazine like you're supposed to. That being said, the thing kicks like a wild mule. I mean, you're riding a Bronco with this thing. So, if you're planning on aiming down sights, you're doing it wrong. Hip fire that bad boy. One of the things that you're going to see from me on this channel is going to be a series on reviews and gameplay and tips revolving around the sniper class. I really got into sniping a lot during Battlefield 3, and I got pretty damn good at it, and I'm going to keep it up in this series just because the mechanics feel similar enough where I think it's going to be good, especially as I get a lower powered scope. So keep an eye out for that, as those will be coming at some point soon, but I need to start getting more unlocks and play more so I actually understand what the hell I'm talking about before I just start feeding you guys lies. The one piece of the sniper that feels a little bit off is the Switchblade. The Switchblade is one of the point streaks that's in the game, and it's almost like an aggressive UAV. Yeah, basically, it's a tube launch system. You shoot it up almost like a mortar, and then you're in midair. And I've got a video of it here in a sec. You're in midair, and then once you see a target, you can choose to dive bomb or continue to spot targets. So that to me feels like it's a little bit overpowered. Now, I hate throwing that term around, overpowered in games, because most of the time things are at least roughly balanced and it's not that big of a deal. This feels like it could be. The class is kind of hard to use unless you've got some experience with a sniper weapon in a different game, so maybe it is about an appropriate kill streak. The last thing I'm going to say about the snipers for right now is that they kind of feel like BF3 pre-patch. You know, a body shot does 90 damage even if you're really close, so I wouldn't mind them buffing that up just a little bit, because any of these rifles hitting you from point blank is going to do a lot of damage. But as long as you're ready to pull out that secondary or you're being smart about your routes, you should be fine overall.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all I've really got for you guys right now. Again, I haven't played very much, but I'm going to keep posting up more stuff. If you think of anything you want me to talk about, especially if it's sniper related, let me know, and I'll try and get something up for you guys. So until next time, take care, and I'll catch you guys later.